Good evening. Instead of whatever guff we're going to bring you this week, we're going live to the semi-final of Honk's Kitchen in Penribbet, where the last 4 remaining chefs are battling it out for a place in the final. Each one of them hopes to win the much coveted prize of becoming head chef at my brand new restaurant. Let's go.
Captain Noir presents Honk's Kitchen, written by Matt Silas and Kevin Chilvers. This show is not affiliated in any way with Gordon Ramsay.
I'm Honk Romsey. We're at my kitchen live in Penribbet, where after a grueling 135 weeks, we're down to the final 4 chefs in this competition. The prize is to become head chef at my latest acquisition, Honkz, spelt with a Z, which is an all-new mobile restaurant and burger van parked along the A47 just outside Swaffham. We started this season over 2 years ago with 140 candidates, and now, through process of weekly eviction and in some cases extreme old age, we're down to the final 4. But who will be the winner?
Coming up tonight on our all-new Honk's Kitchen, Chef Honk loses it over poorly cooked scallops.
What the f*** are you doing, huh? What the f*** is this? This is not how you cook a f***ing scallop.
And has a complete breakdown over sweet corn.
Oh, f*** off. Oh, come on. Does that look like f***ing sweet corn? It certainly doesn't taste like f***ing sweet corn. F***ing pathetic.
And for some reason goes absolutely cray-cray at a cameraman who he thinks looks at him wrong between takes.
Oh, come on. Oh, for f***'s sake. What the f*** are you doing? This is not how you run a f***ing restaurant.
But first, after not seeing anything except the inside of a kitchen for the last 135 weeks, we're down to 4 semi-finalists, each hoping to take away that coveted head chef prize. But just who are they?
I'm Nick Vavavoom. Due to a bizarre childhood accident, I've got cooking oil in my blood, so I can make you anything. That's right, from a simple sandwich right through to a thoroughly complex pie, I can cook it all. I'm here to win, and win I shall. It's only a matter of time.
I'm Vince Casserole. I'm head chef at the popular Korean seafood restaurant Squid Game, where a lot of chefs go missing. At the end of the day, I'm here to make my mum proud. So I'm going to give it 110%, because like my old mum always says, what you put into this world is exactly what you get out. I especially like cooking fish, and I also love restoring old cars in my spare time.
Do I speak now, dear?
Yes, please.
Oh, very well. I'm Marita Bagshaw. I have absolutely no idea how I ended up on the show, but I'm determined to have a jolly good time. So as long as they keep paying for the sherry, I'll keep cooking.
I'm Bill Shyster, but don't worry about my surname. You can trust me. And I mean that. I'm thoroughly dependable. I'm hard-working. I absolutely will not steal from you. I'm going to win that head chef prize to give me a front for my money laundering operations. Actually, can we cut that last bit? 4 hungry semi-finalists, only 1 golden egg. So who will be the next chef to leave Honk's Kitchen? It all begins with the first challenge.
Okay, listen up.
Yes, chef.
For this first challenge, okay, I want each of you to prepare a fresh entree using any ingredients of your choice from right here in the kitchen.
Trust me, I got this.
What the hell's an entree?
Now, I really want you to think outside the box on this one, okay? Everything we've got here is completely at your disposal. But the catch is, I want this dish to be vegan.
Great idea, chef.
I don't know what that is.
You see, I'm not going to be the one tasting this meal, okay? The dish you're about to cook here will be eaten by tonight's special guest. Bring on Daisy.
Amazing.
What a twist.
That's a cow.
Pass me the sherry, dear.
This is Daisy. Who said she's a cow?
I did, chef.
Correct. Well identified. Daisy is indeed a cow, okay? Which is why your dish needs to be vegan. You've got 30 minutes, and I want to see something really special, okay? Something worthy of a semi-final. Everybody ready?
Yes, chef.
I said, is everyone ready?
Yes, chef.
More sherry.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
When he said vegan, I said to myself, Bill, I said, you know exactly what you're going to make. Rustic, heartwarming, simple. I've got this challenge in the bag. How much do you think that cow's worth?
Oh, I think the whole thing is also positively marvellous. I'm working on a dish big enough for the both of us, so Daisy and I can have a chat over a nice glass of sherry. For the first time in this competition, I'm nervous. I mean, who's ever heard of this word vegan anyway? I've cooked everything from beetroot to buffalo, from ant hocks to rhino steaks. I even cooked Moroccan food once. But what the hell is vegan? And why haven't I heard of it before?
As soon as I saw that cow, I thought of my dear old mum. And I had an idea. It's bold,
it's a little unconventional, but when you're down to the semi-finals, you've really got to push the envelope and feel the burn. I want to win this, so I've got to feed Daisy something that's going to make her stand up and moo my name.
Come on, you got 15 minutes left, huh? Halfway through your cooking time. Vince, what are you up to?
I'm slicing this cucumber, chef,
Why?
because I'll be serving sliced cucumbers for this dish, chef.
Bold, huh? Cucumber in an entree.
Yes, chef.
Well, the slices are nice and even.
Thank you, chef.
Looks good, Vince. Keep it up.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
Bill, where are you going with that microwave, big boy?
Nowhere, chef. I was just putting it back.
See that you do, please. The producers still can't find that whisk you were using yesterday.
Yes, chef. It's not in my car, chef.
Glad to hear it, huh?
I say, Mr. Romsey,
Yes, Marita.
I've just finished this bottle. Do you suppose I could have another?
Yes, of course. Just stack the empty bottle along with all the others.
Oh, thank you, dear.
It's neck and neck as the chefs move into the last few seconds of the first challenge, and since tonight's the semi-final, no one wants to come last. I was really nervous about that cucumber though. Chef Romsey said he liked it the way it was cut, so I'm really hopeful. I just hope Daisy likes it too.
Oh, it's all such tremendous fun. Did you say you're broadcasting this on the television, dear?
I mean, that microwave really is a good bit of kit. Loads of extra functions and features. I might have to get myself one at some point. What time do you all go home?
No, seriously. Why won't anyone tell me what vegan is?
Nick Vavavoom might not know what vegan means, but it's a word that Daisy the cow is very fond of.
All right, time's up. I want you to stop what you're doing, make sure you've plated it up, and serve your meals to me. Come on, let's go.
The chefs nervously serve their dishes. No one can afford to lose this round.
Okay, 4 entrees. You could use any ingredients from here in the kitchen, but the challenge was this dish needed to be completely vegan. Now, I know I said each plate was going to be tasted by Daisy, but this is the semi-final, huh? And I cannot, at this level in the competition, let these dishes be judged by a cow. So thank you very much, Daisy, but you are dismissed for tonight. Everyone say goodbye to Daisy.
Goodbye, Daisy.
Well, au revoir, dear.
In a shocking last-second twist, Chef Honk sends Daisy away and reveals he'll be eating the vegan dishes himself. I can't believe it. I made the whole meal thinking it was going to be eaten by a cow, and then Chef Honk says he'll be eating it after all. I mean, I know my food's good enough for a cow, but I'm really nervous now.
No, I'm not worried, dear. My food is perfectly suitable for both man and beast.
I mean, I'm usually pretty quick to spot a swindle, but I did not see that coming.
So, did he just bring on a cow only to march it off again half an hour later when all the food's cooked? What was the point?
With Daisy now gone, it's time for Chef Honk to make his judgment.
Okay, listen up. Firstly, I want to say I'd expect, at this stage of the competition, for your dishes to look stunning. Huh? Award-winning. I want to see food I'd be happy to serve in one of my restaurants. And that's what I'm seeing here. Well done to all of you. These look delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Bill, let's start with you.
Yes, Chef.
Where are you from, Bill? You don't sound too sure.
I'm from Stevenage, Chef.
I see.
Bristol, Chef.
Right.
No, that's not it.
Huh?
I mean Lincoln.
Which is it?
Well, it changes depending on who I'm talking to, Chef.
Right. Bill, is that a Honk's Kitchen fork sticking out of your trouser pocket?
What? Oh, how did that get there?
And it looks like there's a spoon in your back pocket.
Clumsy, eh? The things you do while cooking a meal. I'm glad you noticed, Chef. I mean, I might have accidentally walked off with them had you not have spotted it. Here you go.
Tell me about your dish, Bill.
Well, this, Chef, is a warm, hearty tomato soup.
Vegan?
100%, Chef.
And what's the splodge of white crap in the middle?
That is dairy-free sour cream, seasoned with parsley and a little garlic.
Looks good. Huh?
Thank you, Chef.
Let's have a taste. Not bad. A little bland. Tastes a bit synthetic. What tomatoes did you use?
Tomatoes, Chef?
Yes, Bill. What tomatoes did you put in your tomato soup? Beef, plum, Santorini, cherry. What f***ing tomatoes?
Oh, sorry, Chef. I used canned.
You used canned tomatoes, huh? In a homemade soup.
No, Chef. I used a can of tomato soup.
Oh, f*** off. Oh, come on, huh? Canned f***ing soup in a f***ing semi-final?
Sorry, Chef. I thought it was going to be eaten by a cow. I mean, if you don't want it, though, I've not had any lunch yet.
F***ing pathetic. Marita,
Oh, yes, dear.
talk me through your dish, my darling.
Well, I thought I'd make something I've enjoyed ever since I was a little girl. So I've prepared you a Victoria sponge.
You served a cake as an entree.
I did, Chef.
Bold, huh? Is it vegan?
Naturally.
But it's still a cake, Marita. I wanted a entree.
Ah, well, I've got you covered there, young man. For if you look a touch closer at the filling, you'll see it's not actually jam, but instead It's a cottage pie.
Vegan?
Oh, yes, dear. Even the cheese on the mashed potato is dairy-free.
I see. An interesting take on two old-fashioned classics. A sort of hybrid fusion of entree and dessert as one meal to cater for a modern world that has no time to sit through two courses.
If you say so, dear.
Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks.
Looks an absolute fucking mess, Chef.
Don't f***ing swear, Bill.
Sorry, Chef.
And let's not forget, Bill, canned soup is neither a dessert nor an entree.
That's a lovely wedding ring you've got on there. Can I take a closer look?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Rita, this is delicious, my darling.
Thank you, Chef.
Bold, refreshing. Two dishes I never would have thought might work together, but it's absolutely exquisite. Well done.
Oh, I am pleased. Will you join me for a sherry?
No, thank you. Help yourself, though.
Thank you, dear.
Vince,
Yes, Chef?
talk me through your dish, big boy.
Well, Chef, I've been a bit brave for this round.
Uh-huh. Courageous. I like it. You need to be at this stage of the competition.
Yes, Chef.
Go on.
So I've taken two of my greatest passions, which are food and fixing up old cars. I've combined them together with a dish I've never seen anyone serve before.
I'm excited. Huh? What have you made?
This, Chef, is a ring of sliced cucumber served on a fully restored 1986 Ford Cortina.
Uh-huh. Does the engine still work?
Yes, Chef. As you can see in here, it's fully working.
Sensational. Windscreen wipers?
Yes, Chef.
Okay, switch it off.
Yes, Chef.
I want to taste the cucumber. Now, this might be an innovative dish, Vince, but you've made one fatal mistake here. Can you tell me what it is?
No, Chef.
Really? Oh, really? Huh? You can't spot the monumental f*** up you've made in this otherwise perfect meal.
Unable to escape the intense scrutiny of Chef Honk's judging eyes, Vince Casserole starts pulling his pants in fear.
I give up, Chef.
You served the cucumber on the bonnet. Then you switched the f***ing engine on. Now the cucumber's all limp, big boy. Huh? It's dry. It's warm. It's
Oh, crumbs. Chef, I'm so sorry. I really didn't think.
No, you f***ing didn't. And if it wasn't for me, huh? You'd have served that to a cow.
I'm so sorry, Chef. I really am.
Oh, come on, Vince.
I'm sorry, Chef.
Listen to me, big boy. Huh? I don't care how f***ing shiny your car is. You can't f*** the cucumber at this stage in the competition.
Yes, Chef. Sorry, Chef.
I expected better from you, Vince.
Yes, Chef.
And besides, I think the Ford Cortina stopped being produced in 1982. So that one couldn't have come from 1986.
I can't believe I got that so wrong, Chef. I promise I'll do better in the next round if I'm not eliminated, I promise.
F***ing pathetic.
Yes, Chef.
Nick,
Yes, Chef.
what have you got for me, huh? And hey, huh? It better be better than dry f***ing cucumber, huh?
I am so sorry, Chef.
Well, Chef, I took the bull by the horns with this one.
Cow joke. I got it. Good one. Carry on.
I always liked an entree that makes you feel stuffed.
Uh-huh. Me too.
So I took a turkey roasted with gammon and bacon.
Uh-huh.
Spiked it with 15 sausages.
Cumberland or Lincolnshire?
Both, Chef. 15 of each.
Excellent. Go on.
I added a side dish of pork medallions paired with chorizo and ham.
Uh-huh.
And I served the whole thing on a porterhouse steak.
Delicious. Beautifully presented, and the meat's all certainly well cooked.
Thank you, Chef.
Let's have a taste. That turkey is cooked and seasoned to perfection. And the medallion side dish is second to none. Huh? Absolutely delicious. But there's a problem.
There is?
Uh-huh. A pretty big f***ing problem, actually.
I'm shocked, Chef. What's the issue?
Tell me, big boy. What does vegan mean?
Well,
The second time in this semi-final, a sweating chef is soiling their shorts.
What does f***ing vegan mean?
And he's staring right at me, like right into my eyes. And he's quite scary looking for a man who spends a good chunk of his life making risotto. And suddenly there's that damned word again. Vegan. And I realize I'm screwed. I'm sorry, Chef. I just don't know.
Oh, come on, huh? Oh, for f***'s sake. Tell him, everyone.
Nothing to do with animals, Chef.
No meat, fur, teeth.
No animal or animal byproduct is used in the making of the dish, Chef. Oh, is that what it means?
Of course it's what it means, you f***ing idiot. It means you don't serve f***ing steak, huh, to a f***ing cow.
Well, I've learned something today.
Oh, come on, huh? F*** off. In fact, all four of you, f*** off. I need a few minutes away from all of you to decide who is the next chef to be leaving Honk's kitchen. Go on, the lot of you. F*** off.
Yes, Chef, no problem.
Certainly, Chef. Take all the time you need.
I'm just going to take a couple of things out to my car.
It's also jolly exciting. I wonder if I'll get to go home today.
The 4 final contestants leave Chef Honk to consider his decision.
Huh? Call this a semi-final? Dreadful.
When he's made his mind up, he calls them all back to announce his verdict. But who will stay and who will leave? Find out now in the semi-final of Honk's Kitchen.
Okay, gather round all of you. I've made my decision. Listen to me, huh? You've all made it this far, but only 3 of you are going in to the next challenge.
Oh dear.
Yes, Chef.
Marita,
Yes, dear.
your vegan pie cake was delicious. Congratulations, you're through to the next round.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Bill,
What, Chef? I wasn't touching anything. I've got my hands in my pockets.
canned soup is not an acceptable dish
Ah.
for a semi-final.
Sorry, Chef.
However, it was vegan.
Yes, Chef.
It met the brief.
Yes, Chef.
And the garlic and parsley flourish you added to the dairy-free sour cream was delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Congratulations, you're through to the next round.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
Vince,
Yes, Chef?
you've shown great potential throughout the 135-week run so far, but that cucumber dish, was a disaster.
Sorry, Chef.
Never mix hot and cold in the same serving. You ruined it.
I'm so sorry, Chef. I've definitely learnt from my mistake.
However, it at least met the brief,
Did try, Chef.
and you succeeded. You're through to the next round. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Chef. I won't let you down again.
See that you don't.
I won't, Chef.
And
I
hey,
promise.
hey, listen to me though. You're only safe because of one thing. This idiot standing next to you.
I feel like you're looking at me, Chef.
I definitely am, big boy.
I thought so.
Nick Vavavoom. You've made it this far into the challenge, then you tried to serve a meat feast to a cow, including a porterhouse steak that originally belonged to that cow's grandmother.
That is unfortunate.
Your time's up in Honk's kitchen, big boy. Give me a hat.
Here you go, Chef. I'm sorry I let you down.
Hey, you didn't let me down. You let yourself down, huh? You let yourself down, you let the contestants down, and you let that cow down. Learn what things mean before you set foot inside a kitchen.
Yes, Chef. Thank you for my time here. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Best of luck.
Bye, Nick. All the best.
Bye, Nick. I'll post you that 20 quid I owe you.
Safe travels, dear.
Vince, Bill, and Marita are all safely through the first challenge of the semi-final. But for Nick Vavavoom, the dream is over. His hopes of working full-time in Honk's burger van have been shattered by trying to serve cow to a cow.
I should have known what vegan meant. And I've only got myself to blame because the restaurant I work in back home is vegan. I've got some customers to apologise to.
With Nick out of the running, only Vince Casserole, Bill Shyster, and Marita Bagshaw remain. But who will be the next chef to leave Honk's kitchen? Find out as we go into the second challenge of the semi-final.
Okay, listen up. The next challenge, is a taste test. Okay? So far in this competition, you've all cooked for me, okay? But this time, I thought I'd cook something for each of you.
Oh, thank you,
all.
Chef.
How nice.
In front of each of you is a dish of my own creation. It's got 10 ingredients in it, and this test has 2 parts. Firstly, okay, I want each of you to tell me 5 of the 10 ingredients used. And secondly, I want you all to tell me what the meal makes you think of. Is that clear?
Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
I'm testing your palate, okay? And I'm testing your ability to conceptualize food imaginatively. Let's go.
In this round, Chef Honk is testing the semi-finalists' palate and their ability to conceptualize food imaginatively. The chosen dish is one of Chef Honk's signature entrees, featuring chicken, garlic, lime, coriander, parsley, thyme, paprika, onion, broccoli, and rice. But just how many ingredients can these chefs taste, and what will it make them think of?
Okay, Marita, my darling,
Yes, Chef.
grab a fork and tell me what you're tasting.
Oh, how wonderful, Chef. Let's see. I'm getting paprika, chicken, lime, coriander,
Interesting.
parsley, thyme, and garlic.
Okay,
With broccoli, onion, and rice.
I see. And what does the dish make you think of?
Oh, goodness. Let's see. How about a warm night in Tuscany with al fresco eating under the stars and a fine Chardonnay?
Good. Fascinating. We'll come back to that. Vince,
Yes, Chef.
grab a fork and tuck in, big boy. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, Chef. Oh, it's really tasty, Chef.
I don't care. I've got reviews on Yelp. Tell me what's in it.
I also think I'm getting chicken, Chef. Or is that turkey?
Pick one, Vince.
It's chicken, Chef.
Okay.
With garlic,
Uh-huh.
lime, broccoli, paprika.
Is that the 5 ingredients you're sticking with?
Yes, Chef.
And what does the meal make you think of?
Thinking of outdoor eating also, Chef.
Good.
But I'm thinking more of Spain.
Uh-huh.
I would serve it with a big Mediterranean salad, maybe some chorizo, a seafood paella as an alternative.
Interesting. Bill, what are you doing all the way over there?
Oh, sorry, chef. I've already eaten mine. I couldn't wait.
Why not?
I was hungry, chef.
I see. And what ingredients could you taste?
Bacon, chef.
Uh-huh. What else?
Bread.
Okay,
And I think there was some tomato ketchup.
I see. And why do you think you tasted things that these other two couldn't?
Is it possible I'm a better chef?
Uh-huh. Could be. But it's also possible, okay, that these two ate from the dishes in front of them, whilst you, Bill, all the way over there, ate a production assistant's bacon sandwich.
Is that what happened? My apologies. Look, if you write me down your address, I'll post you some bacon.
Get over here, Bill.
Sorry, chef.
You ate the wrong f***ing meal, you f***ing idiot.
A small faux pas, chef.
Uh-huh. Out of interest, big boy, huh? What did it make you think of?
A greasy spoon in Croydon, chef.
Any particular reason why?
No.
Right.
The 3 remaining semi-finalists have each eaten their meal. Marita Bagshaw guessed all 10 ingredients correctly and conjured up a Tuscany setting for her theme. Vince Casserole guessed only 5 of the ingredients used, but his idea added a whole Spanish-inspired menu. And Bill Shyster guessed all the ingredients of his meal, but he ate the wrong dish and imagined a very uninspired venue. But what will Chef Honk think of tonight's palate challenge?
Okay, listen up, everyone. At this stage of the competition, there are 3 of you left, but only 2 can go through to the final of Honk's Kitchen. Marita, my darling,
Yes, dear.
you correctly guessed all 10 ingredients, and I really liked your Tuscany theme.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Bill,
Yes, chef.
you ate the wrong dish.
I can promise you, it won't happen again, chef. You see, I'm full now.
And Vince,
Yes, chef.
you only guessed 5 of the 10 ingredients, and I can't forget that earlier tonight, you served cold cucumber on a hot car bonnet.
Please give me a chance, Chef. I can't go back to the Squid Game. Everyone keeps disappearing.
Well, I can tell you, I've made my decision. The next person to be leaving Honk's Kitchen is...
Join us after the break to find out.
Woke. I'm single. I'm looking. I want you to notice me from over 20 meters away.
What is that smell? Open the window.
Desperation by Woko.
Wondering what happened just before the break? Here's the recap.
Cough, huh? Does that look like f***ing sweet corn, huh? It certainly doesn't taste like f***ing sweet corn. F***ing pathetic.
Sorry, Chef.
Marita, my darling,
Yes, dear.
what does the meal make you think of?
Oh, goodness, let's see. How about a warm night in Tuscany with al fresco eating under the stars and a fine Chardonnay?
Good, huh? Fascinating.
You give me 50 quid now, I can get you 100 quid back later.
Have you seen my car keys, Bill?
They could be anywhere, chef.
I'm pregnant, Paul. I'm having a baby.
Not in this house, you ain't.
Don't do this. I love you.
Get out.
Excuse me, do you have these in a size 10?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Then I might have to look elsewhere.
Very good, sir.
Doctor, his BP is 90 over 52 and is dropping fast. What are we going to do?
Damn it, nurse, stop looking at me like that. How am I supposed to think straight when you're as beautiful as you are?
I don't want you thinking of me that way, Doctor. You see, you're actually my long-lost son.
O.M. God.
Croissant.
The average life of a human male is now just a mere 72 years old.
Look at him. He's heading for that small moon.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
Kev, are we even in this episode?
I don't think we are, Matt.
With just 3 chefs left hoping for a place in tonight's grand final. I'm Vince Casserole. I just learnt another one of my work colleagues has gone missing at Squid Game.
I'm Marita Bagshaw, dear, and I'm in it for the ride.
I'm Bill Shyster. Can I borrow a tenner? And then, after a disastrous taste challenge right at the end of last week's shocking semi-final, Chef Honk reached a verdict.
Well, I can tell you, I've made my decision. The next person to be leaving Honk's Kitchen is... Vince Casserole.
Yes, Chef.
Back in line.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Marita Bagshaw.
What is it, dear?
Back in line.
Well, to be quite honest, I didn't move in the first place after it seemed such a waste of time for poor Vincent.
Bill Shyster.
Yes, chef. How can I help?
The dream's over, big boy. Your time's up in Honk's Kitchen.
Can I keep this food processor?
No, put it down.
Yes, chef.
Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. It's time to go. I want your chef hat back. Where is it?
It's already gone, chef. I gave it to someone who really, really needed it.
I see. Who was that?
eBay.
Bill, listen to me.
Yes, chef.
You are one of the worst chefs I've ever met in my entire life. Trust me.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
And yet, you lasted 136 weeks in Honk's kitchen.
I did, chef.
You outlasted 135 other hopeful chefs.
I think I outlived about 16 of them. It doesn't half get hot in your kitchen.
And then, on the semi-final of the series, you served tomato soup from a can.
I did, chef.
And you ate a bacon sandwich instead of the chicken I cooked for you for the challenge.
I hope it's okay, chef. I've also kept the chicken dish for my tea later. I've wrapped it up in some foil.
You're a disgrace, Bill.
Yes, chef.
And what's even worse, is that since you've been here, we've lost multiple pieces of kitchen equipment.
All coincidental, chef.
We've had loads of cameras go missing.
It's a big production, chef.
And several crew members, have all reported their cars being stolen.
I regret nothing, chef.
Get out, Bill.
Yes, chef. How about a cuddle?
Go on, big boy. Off. Your time's done in Honk's kitchen.
Yes, chef. Bye, everyone.
Farewell, dear.
All the best, mate. You can keep the 20 quid.
Thank you for my time here, chef. It's been a very profitable experience.
Off.
Yes, chef.
Listen to me, big boy. I don't want to see your face in my kitchen ever again in my entire life.
I assure you, chef, by the end of today, I plan to be in another country.
Get out, Bill. It's over.
Yes, chef. Bye, chef.
After 136 weeks of grueling cooking and cooking gruel, Bill Shyster is the next contestant to depart Honk's kitchen.
On to the next venture then, I suppose. Tell me, have any of you ever thought about buying a bridge? Only, I've got a cracking offer that I wouldn't want any of you to miss out on. Now,
Only 2 chefs remain, but who will win the coveted prize of head chef at Honk Romsey's brand new mobile restaurant and burger van parked alongside some road in Norfolk, England?
Okay, listen to me. Vince Casserole,
Yes, chef.
Marita Bagshaw.
Yes, dear.
You've beaten every other contestant in the kitchen so far, but it all comes down to this. Tonight is the grand final, and you're going to need to bring your A game.
Are we not going to have a quick break before going straight from the semi-final?
No time, Vince, because right now, right here, it's the grand final of Honk's Kitchen.
Cat Noir presents Honk's Kitchen Part 2, written by Matt Saunders and Kevin Chilvers.
Warning, none of the people seen on this show can actually cook anything. Do not try to replicate these menus at home.
Good evening, I'm Honk Romsey. We're live in Penribbet, and this is the grand final of Honk's Kitchen. Vince,
Yes, chef.
Marita,
Yes, dear.
are you ready for your final challenge?
I'm as ready as a Satsuma, dear.
Right. Vince,
It's just that we've already done a full episode today. I mean, I've been up since 4 this morning. Bill Shyster ate my lunch. I'm so tired that everything's starting to look purple. Can't I just grab a quick shower and a coffee?
save your strength, big boy. You're going to need it as we play.
Oh, wow.
say.
Yes, you're right to be impressed. Now, the rules of this challenge are quite simple. In a few moments, okay, I'm going to bring on 3 very special celebrity guests, and you two are going to cook for them.
Oh, cool.
Really, dear? More cooking?
Each of you will have an hour to prepare an appetizer and an entree, okay, for each guest, using anything you'd like from right here in the kitchen. 2 courses, for 3 celebrities. There are no restrictions, and none of the celebrities have any allergy or dietary requirements, so you can literally cook anything you like. Make sense?
Yes, chef. I like this challenge.
I shall require a considerable quantity of brandy, chef.
But hey, listen to me, okay? Before either of you get too cocky. Each of you will serve your 2 courses to the guests, all of whom have taken time out of their busy showbiz lives to come here and sample food cooked by 2 non-celebrity peasants.
Yes,
Marvellous.
chef.
And each guest will either like the dish, okay? Or if they don't, then they'll...
Send it back!
Make sense?
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
dear.
Now, the winner of Honk's Kitchen Grand Final, okay, will be whichever one of you has the least amount of courses sent back to the kitchen. Do you understand the rules?
I get the gist, dear.
I don't know whether I'm blanched or poached with excitement, chef.
Stop it, Vince.
Yes, chef. Can I ask who the celebrities are?
Of course you can. Let's meet tonight's guests who are going to help us play.
Send it back!
First to be sampling the 2 grand finalists' food is celebrity ruffian, villain, hero, and all-round cockney entrepreneur / ne'er-do-well, Danny Peaks.
Yeah, hello. It's me, Danny Peaks. Now, you'd be forgiven for wondering what a nice boy like me is doing in a restaurant like this. Well, to be honest, I'm hungry, and I went to the wrong place to pick up my pizza.
Joining Danny tonight, and coming from both Austria and California,
He's the star of multiple Hollywood blockbuster movies. Some violent, some funny, some both, and some neither. It's Carl Terminator.
I keep telling you, although on the outside I'm flesh and blood and hair, underneath I am a hyper-alloy combat chassis controlled by a microprocessor. I have no digestive system and my taste buds are extremely rudimentary. I should not be a judge on a cooking show.
For our third and final celebrity guest tonight, and believe me, we're as shocked about this one as you will be. It's Bill Shyster. That's right, I'm back. For whatever reason, the other guy didn't turn up. Meanwhile, I'm apparently not allowed to leave until the police have been, so I'm filling in. You had any thoughts about that bridge? 3 celebrity judges, all extremely hungry and all with very refined palates and tastes.
Not me.
But what will the grand finalists cook for them? Which dishes will the judges want to keep? And which dishes will they send back to the kitchen?
Good evening to the three of you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening.
I ain't half missed this place.
Danny,
Yes, my old son.
a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, thank you. I had to cancel a fight to be here, but somehow I got into another one on the way over.
Uh-huh. Did you win?
Of course I did.
What's your favourite kind of food, Danny?
You know me, Honk. I'll eat anything.
Like what?
Well, just so long as it's full of fat and salt and cholesterol.
I see.
Or sugar.
Uh-huh.
Or additives.
Right. No vegetables. Got it. You hear that, Vince?
Yes, chef.
No f***ing cucumber, huh?
Ixnay on the vegetable, eh?
Quiet, Vince.
Yes, chef.
Carl Terminator.
Hello, Chef Ramsey.
Romsey.
Yes, of course. I understand. Some of my films ripped off other programs too.
Talk me through your favourite foods, big boy.
Well, I keep trying to explain. I don't have a stomach, so all food is wasted on me. It really shouldn't be up to me to judge how a human cooks human food. The last thing I ate was made of wood, and that was completely by accident.
Uh-huh. Was it a Norwegian pine?
As a matter of fact, it was.
So you're able to process some matter, then?
Of course, just not in the same way as a real person. My original purpose of construction was to disguise myself as a human well enough to hide among you while searching for my assassination targets.
Right.
And then kill them.
I see. How about a nice piece of fish, then?
That would be lovely.
Well, that's something to pay attention to. Huh? Vince, Marita.
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
dear.
I'm giving you ideas of what to cook. Huh? Take note.
Yes, chef. Fish, chef.
I'm sure I'll think of something when we actually get started, dear.
Now then. Bill Shyster.
It's good to be back, Chef. How's things?
What the f*** are you still doing here, big boy? Huh?
I'm as stunned as you are, Chef.
I thought I told you you're one of the worst chefs I've ever met in my entire f***ing life.
You did, Chef. It struck a chord in my heart. It really did.
And I thought I said I never want to see your f***ing face in my f***ing kitchen ever again.
I remember it well, Chef. I added your name to a little secret list I keep in my wallet.
And yet you are here, huh? Standing back in my kitchen. One of the most crooked men I've ever encountered. Huh? You're a con man, big boy. A huckster, a trickster, and a thief. Huh? You're a villain, a rogue, a charlatan, huh? A swindler, and an absolute shyster.
Oi, oi, oi. Now, there's no need for all of that. I only came in here for a pizza. And besides, like I said, I'm doing less of the crime at the moment and more celebrity judging.
I wasn't talking to you, Danny. I meant Bill Shyster.
Oh, my apologies. You carry on then.
Where was I, Bill?
Spitting poison directly at me, Chef.
I despise you, Bill.
Yes, Chef.
But since you are back here in a celebrity judging capacity, then welcome.
Thank you, Chef. Now, unfortunately, I did hear, during the few minutes I was off the air, your car got stolen.
What?
Look, don't worry about it. I can easily get you another one. What colour do you want?
This man does not appear entirely trustworthy.
He's not, Carl. Huh? If I could, I'd change the name of this challenge to 2 celebrities and a shyster.
That's an instant winner, Chef. It'll definitely catch on.
It's too late for that now, Bill. We need to get started. Huh? Vince, Marita,
What is
Yes,
it,
chef.
dear?
you've each got an hour to cook 2 courses for our 2 celebrities and Bill.
Why not just stick with 3 celebrities, Chef?
When your hour is up, you'll serve your courses, huh? And our guests will either like your dish or they will
Send it back.
Tell me then, are you ready for the final challenge of Honk's Kitchen?
I'm ready, chef.
My interest is beginning to wane, dear.
Then your time starts now.
Wasting no time getting stuck in, Marita Bagshaw goes straight for 2 bottles of sherry and a bottle of brandy.
I'm just getting stocked up, dear. I've still got absolutely no idea what I plan to cook for them all.
Meanwhile, Vince Casserole's nerves are starting to show.
Can't find the vegetable peeler, chef. really need to peel some vegetables. Has anyone seen a vegetable peeler?
Bill Shyster, do you know where the peeler's gone?
No idea, Chef. It's all changed since I was last here.
But I need the vegetable peeler. I have to find out how I'm going to peel vegetables without the vegetable peeler.
Hey, stop, okay? Stop. Vince,
Yes, Chef.
look at Marita.
What am I looking at, Chef?
She does not give a single for this challenge.
Not one, dear.
I'm not even sure she gives a about the entire competition.
Oh. Are we in a competition?
And yet she, listen to me, big boy.
Yes, Chef.
She is at an age you're not even going to see
Ooh,
if you keep
so delightful.
flapping around and worrying in the way you are now.
Yes, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
Well, I better start cooking something.
You need to calm down, Vince. Find your focus, big boy, and use the resources you've got available to you.
Yes, Chef. Thanks for the advice, Chef. I feel better now.
Okay, come on. We're wasting time. We're already 10 minutes into the challenge.
Yes, Chef.
Marita,
Yes, dear.
we're 10 minutes into the challenge, my darling.
Running all the way.
Re-energised from an invigorating pep talk by Chef Honk, Vince begins to find his rhythm and starts his dishes anew.
It's just hard, you know. The pressure builds up in there and sometimes it gets to you. You just crack. And with the vegetable peeler suddenly going missing too, it really felt like it wasn't going to be my challenge. I was completely down on my No, I said no. Why are you honking me out? I'm not saying I'm saying it's an L, not an F. No. Seriously, it's not even a swear word. You guys really... Oh, come on. That was an S. Are you really honking out anything that even sounds like... I mean, what the Suppose I wanted to cook a roast or watch some Rogers or learn how to drive a or tell an anecdote from my college days when I was in the shop. I see. This is getting silly. No wonder I feel completely... Oh, okay. Trapped.
With a quarter of the challenge spent banging on about nothing, the pressure is now on each chef to complete an entree and an appetizer in the remaining 45 minutes. So, with some time left to kill, Chef Honk chats to the celebrity guests and Bill.
Danny Peaks,
Yes, my old son.
how's things?
I can't complain, Honk. Finger Socks is doing rather nicely. I got the celebrity judging thing going on, and Carol and me had just opened our first business together. Rent a muffin.
Rent a muffin?
Rent a muffin.
Uh-huh. Talk me through it, Danny.
Well, you know how the modern world tends to enjoy a good muffin with a cup of coffee.
Who doesn't? Chocolate chip, blueberry, lemon, banana, coffee and walnut, apple and cinnamon, Who doesn't like a good muffin?
Exactly. Unfortunately, what with the cost of living rising as dramatically as it has done, not everyone can afford to buy their own muffin anymore.
Tragic. Go on.
I know. That's where me and the missus are filling a niche void.
How?
I told you. Rent a muffin.
Hang on, Danny. Are you seriously telling me that you and your partner...
Wife.
That you and your wife have set up a business renting out muffins to people who can't afford to pay for their own?
In a nutshell, Honk, yes. It's less than half the price of owning one, and people can still get to sit with a muffin in front of them whilst having coffee with their friends, so they don't feel like they're missing out. Only, with our muffins, you just hand them back in at the end of the week. Deposit returned, pending condition. It's going down a storm with people on diets.
Utterly ridiculous, Danny. I've never heard anything so stupid in all my life.
I see.
And hey, I've spent the day in the company of Bill Shyster.
Pleasure's been all mine, Chef.
I completely understand, Chef. Actually, no, I don't. What's the problem then?
People want to eat muffins, Danny. Trust me, they don't want to carry them around with them and only get them out to impress their friends. Your whole business model is flawed. Chefs, you've got a half an hour left.
Oh, righto.
Oh, wow. I better get a move on.
Well, I wish I'd come to see you about this business first, Honk. I mean, before I laid out for the shop and all that stationery.
Hey, trust me, big boy, if you had have done, you wouldn't be renting out muffins. You'd be selling something that's cheap, nutritious, and that everybody in the modern world craves on a daily basis.
Like what?
Scallops.
Scallops?
Scallops.
You mean rent a scallop?
I mean buy a scallop.
Well, it's a thought, Honk. I'll tell you what I'll do. You come up with a profitable model, and I'll message Carol to get the Tip-X out and start changing all our business cards.
Splendid. Carl,
Yes, Chef.
I heard you've just finished working on a new film.
That's right. It is a tender love story about the fragility of human existence.
Sounds riveting.
Oh, yes. There are many guns and explosions.
When's it out?
Who can even tell these things anymore?
I heard next year.
Correct. It is due for the summer.
And Bill,
Yes, chef, how can I help?
I've got nothing to say to you, big boy. Huh?
I see, chef.
I don't even want to look you in the eye.
I quite understand, chef. You let me know if you're interested in those shares in that bridge, though.
Yeah, hold on. Bridge? I thought I recognised you. Didn't I sell that thing to you last year?
Oh, yeah. I knew I'd seen you before. Does that mean we've got some unfinished business?
Not unless you want to rent some muffins or buy some scallops.
Not really.
In that case, we're probably golden.
20 minutes until service. Chefs, come on, let's go.
Oh, my goodness, time's going so quick.
No hurry, dear.
With only 20 minutes left in the challenge, Chef Honk finally quits small talk with the celebrities and Bill to see what the finalists are cooking.
Marita, my darling, how are you?
Oh, I'm having such a smashing time, dear.
Uh-huh. What are you cooking?
Well, for the entree, I thought I'd make a fancy fish dish for that nice, tall German fellow.
I am Austrian, and I keep telling you, it really doesn't matter what you cook for me. I cannot taste or enjoy food in the same way as a human. Why is no one listening to me?
A fish dish, Marita. Sounds lovely. What have you gone with?
I wanted to make something nice and traditional, dear. So I'm going with fresh beer-battered cod, handmade chips, and a medley of greens.
That is traditional, huh? But is it bold enough to win a grand final, huh? Is it elegant enough to entertain two celebrities and Bill right here in a modern, expensive, fancy restaurant?
Oh, don't worry, dear. I've ensured my menu is versatile enough to pander to the modern palate.
Uh-huh. How?
I've made the whole thing out of marzipan.
Splendid. Well done, huh? That's the magic I'm looking for. I can't wait to see it served. Vince,
Yes, chef.
what are you making, big boy?
I wanted to make a hearty feast, chef. I've gone with a roast.
Uh-huh. Interesting. An entire roast, huh? In an hour. How's that possible?
I used an air fryer, chef.
I thought the air fryers went missing earlier this week.
They did, chef. But Bill let me hire his for the day. I've recently come into some, chef.
What a coincidence, Bill. Huh? You shyster.
By name and by nature, chef. How long have I got left on the clock?
Not long, big boy. Not very long at all. Seconds, huh? That is your hour. Your time is up.
What?
Vince Casserole, Martina Bagshaw. I want your food plated up and served to the two celebrities and Bill.
I've never known an hour to go so quickly as that, chef.
All in the magic of editing, Vince. Let's go.
With that hour now up, it's time for Vince and Marita to serve their appetizers and entrees to our two celebrity guests and Bill. It's the last challenge of the grand final, but whose dishes will be kept and whose will be sent back to the kitchen.
It all comes down to this. 136 weeks, 138 chefs, all gone, except you two. Huh? Vince Casserole and Marita Bagshaw.
And Bill Shyster, chef. Technically, I am still here.
You don't count, Bill. Sit quietly and wait to taste your food.
Yes, chef, don't mind me.
Now the rules, are simple. Each of our guests and Bill are going to taste both the appetizer and the entree made by each of you. If they like it, they'll keep it. But if they don't like it, then it's back to the kitchen. Understood?
Yes, chef, I'm ready, chef.
Yes, dear, the rules haven't changed from earlier, and I understood them then.
Splendid. Marita, my darling, what have you made as an appetizer?
I went with a warm and rustic seasonal vegetable soup, dear.
A soup, huh? For an appetizer in a grand final, Marita.
I've served it with fresh homemade crusty rolls.
Uh-huh. And what's it going to look like, huh? When our guests and Bill eat that soup followed by a marzipan fish dish, huh? The senses and tastes are too far apart.
Oh, I don't think so, dear. You see, the soup is also made entirely out of marzipan.
I see, huh? Marzipan soup, Marita.
Yes, dear. Right down to the crusty bread and even the spoon.
Shambolic. Let's find out how it tastes, huh? Danny,
Yes, my old son.
how's Marita's homemade dessert soup?
Let's find out. Oh, my. Oh, now this is bloody delicious. Now, I do like this. Oh, now this is the nicest soup I've ever had in my life.
But it's made entirely out of marzipan, Danny.
Yeah, and it's absolutely delicious. I feel like I could put my whole hand in the bowl, wait for it to harden, and spend the rest of the day licking my fingers. 10 out of 10.
Oh, thank you, Daniel.
Carl Terminator,
Yes, chef.
what do you think of the soup?
I keep telling you, all food is meaningless to me. However, I like the pliability and elasticity of this substance. It feels funny between my fingers. Therefore, I will be rating it as delicious.
Thank you, Carl.
2 for 2, Marita, huh? And nothing sent back so far. Let's see what guest number 3 thinks. Bill Shyster,
Yes, chef.
I'm speaking to you only because I'm contractually obliged to speak to all the guests at this point in the show.
I'm keen for a quick getaway too, chef. The police haven't arrived yet. I'm hoping to avoid them.
What do you think of the soup, big boy?
Well, chef, The soup itself is delicious.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
However, I don't know if you all remember or not, but back when I, myself, served soup in the semi-final, Marita pointed out to all of us, soup's neither an appetizer nor an entree.
My goodness. I believe I did.
Therefore, I'm gonna have to...
Send it back!
Well, really?
Marita, my darling. 2 likes and 1 send it back.
Yes, Chef. Unexpected, but it could have been worse, I suppose.
Not bad. Vince,
Yes, chef.
talk me through your appetizer, big boy.
Well, chef, first I was going to do something with peeled vegetables, but there was the whole incident with the missing vegetable peeler.
I remember. Go on.
So I thought about how much Carl loves fish.
I really don't. I was only being polite. I could eat sand and have the same taste response.
So I made fish cakes, chef.
Excellent. Which fish?
All of them, chef.
Terrific. Now this I'm excited about. Danny Peaks,
Yes, my old chef.
how are the fish cakes?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you all. I think I prefer the soup.
I see.
Disappointing.
Now, I don't mean no disrespect to you, old son, but these taste a bit synthetic. Whereas that soup was so fresh, it was vibrant, and I could really taste the vegetables.
Danny! Danny! It was made out of marzipan. These are fresh fish cakes.
Yeah, I understand. All the same, I think I'm going to have to...
Send it back!
Disaster. How do you feel, Vince?
Crushed like a garlic, chef.
No time for funnies, big boy.
No, chef.
Carl, how are the fish cakes?
Well, chef, I did not get to try them because Bill Scheist has already eaten my portion.
I ate mine too, chef. They were absolutely delicious.
Therefore, I must logically rate mine as delicious also. Well done, Vince.
Oh, thank you.
Not bad, Vince. 2 likes and only 1 sent back. Same as Marita. Good start.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
Marita, let's see your entree, my darling.
I beg your pardon, Chef.
Your main course.
Oh, that. Yes, of course, dear. I'm serving the freshest Atlantic cod, smothered in a batter made with local stout, and served with hand-cut chips and a medley of fresh seasonal greens.
I thought you said it was all made out of marzipan.
It is, dear. The whole thing. Do tuck in.
Well then, Danny, what do you think?
Oh, now, I'm not being funny, but this is the nicest bit of fish I've ever tasted in my life. What kind did you say it was again?
Marzipan, dear.
Well, it's absolutely divine. Would you do me the honour of giving me the recipe so I can pass it on to my dear old ma?
I'd be happy to, Daniel.
Marvellous. Thank you very much.
Astonishing. Carl, what are your thoughts?
I too am happy, chef. It is a good knockoff of a real fish. It is clumsy in execution, but ironically, so is fishing. I rate it 5 out of stars.
Splendid. Well done, Marita.
Thank you, dear. And thank you, Carl.
My pleasure.
And what about you, Bill? Happy with the fish?
Unfortunately not, chef, no. You see, when all's said and done, I'm a man of principles, and mine are still out of alignment, with Marita costing me a place in the grand final. Therefore, just on principle, mind, I think I'm gonna have to...
Send it back!
Well, f*** you, Bill.
Goodness me. Marita, my darling.
Yes, Chef.
That's 1 entree and 1 appetizer sent back. 2 dishes in total that have been sent back to the kitchen.
But I still don't really know what all this is for, dear.
Vince Casserole,
Yes, chef.
how are you feeling?
Like a big ugly bag of horrible gases, chef.
Hey, So basically, how Bill Scheister looks then.
No need to get personal, chef.
So listen to me, Vince. Okay, you've had 1 dish sent back so far. Marita has had 2.
Yes, chef.
If you can get through this round without any food being sent back, then you'll have won Honk's Kitchen.
Yes, chef. I'm very tense.
Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Show us your entree then, big boy.
Yes, chef. This, chef, is an air-fried roasted lamb steak with roast potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower and carrots glazed with honey and rosemary.
Hey, you found the vegetable peeler then,
No, chef, I left the skins on. It's rustic.
Bold, Good call. Let's get some verdicts. Danny Peaks, how's it taste?
It's actually rather pleasant, chef.
Thank you, Danny.
You're welcome.
Tremendous.
It reminds me of a carvery I once ate at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Tremendous.
After a robbery.
Tremendous. So you're not going to send it back then, Danny?
You'd have to prize this meal out of my cold dead hand, chef. And I've made the necessary arrangements to have my corpse booby-trapped should I ever happen to pass on.
Strong recommendation, Vince.
I'll say thank you.
Carl Terminator, what are your thoughts on the roast?
In the interest of moving this show on, I will state it's fine. However, I cannot urge my agent strongly enough not to put me forward for any more food shows in the future.
Splendid, Top marks.
Brilliant. Thank you, Carl.
Please, stop bringing me food now.
So then, Bill Shyster.
Yes, Chief, what's on your mind?
Strange how it all comes down to you.
It's a vast and intricate universe indeed, Chief.
Vince,
Yes, Chief. Chef.
if Bill likes your food, then you've won the competition. Huh? But if he sends it back, then you and Marita will have to make a dessert in a showdown tiebreaker. Understand?
My future hangs by a thread, Chef. But I'm really hoping I don't have to go back to Squid Game. I've read even more staff have gone missing today.
Bill Shyster, what's your verdict?
I really think I should have the dramatic music, Chef.
Oh, for f***'s sake, huh? Oh, come on. Can we get him the dramatic music? Thanks.
Well, Chef, I think I really, 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 really like this dish, and I won't be sending it back. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That means Vince Casserole wins Honk's Kitchen. Well done, Vince.
God, I can't believe it.
After a staggering 136 weeks of back-to-back cooking, Vince Casserole wins the competition and takes the title of head chef at Honk Romsey's new restaurant, Honkz.
Congratulations.
I want to thank my mum. I want to thank broccoli. I want to thank asparagus. I want to thank runner beans.
Marita, my darling, come here.
Did I win, Bill?
I'm afraid not. Vince Casserole did.
Well, what was the prize?
To be head chef at my brand new restaurant.
Oh, no, thank you, dear. I wouldn't care for that at all.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, huh? Marita, you can keep the chef hat.
I'd much rather keep the key to the liquor cabinet, dear.
Of course you can, my darling. Huh? Here you go, and help yourself with my blessing.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Well, I'm gonna chip off.
Oh.
Anyone else got that way out here?
Congratulations once again to Vince Casserole for being the winner of Honk's Kitchen. We've been live in Penn Ribbit. Good night.
I want to thank Pen Ribbit. I want to thank this spoon. I want to thank this knife. I want to thank this fork.
You have been listening to Honk's Kitchen. Written, produced, recorded and edited by Matt Sanders and big boy Kevin Chilvers. Promotional material by Laurie Stone. Trust me, if you enjoyed this episode, remember to give us a like, subscribe and review wherever you heard us. And be sure to follow us on Instagram at Cat Noir Podcast. Meanwhile, in case you wondered how things panned out for Vince Casserole in his role of head chef at my brand new burger van and mobile restaurant, Honkz, we caught up with Vince 6 months later. This is what we learned.
So it's not completely what I thought it would be, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all right. And I'm glad I got out of Squid Game when I could, because there's only one of them left alive now, or so I've heard. I sort of thought it might be a little bit busier than this. Still, though, I get to smell beef burgers all day, so life's all right.